Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mike. Just want to send shout outs out there to everybody, all the supporters that watch Morning Coffee with Mike. It's quite a few people messaging me, what happened to Morning Coffee? If I ride the bike, it's tough to do Morning Coffee with Mike. But if I'm just driving around town like this and in the rain, it's just pouring. So that's why I didn't take the bike today. It's just pouring, but I've been getting the slim down. Everywhere I've been going, everyone's looking at me. It's like, wow, you slimmed down so much. I'm like, yes. Because the last thing I want to do is ask somebody, does it look like to you I've lost weight? I don't, you see, you do that, you're cheating, right? You don't want to ask someone if you look like you've lost weight. You want them to tell you, a natural look. So I've gotten that like 6 times today, which is really good. And I love dropping off my mail over there at the Farm and Save. I go drop off the mail, and it's like I'm walking into I'm walking into my office, and my office is located at the back of the building. Okay, and I'm walking through. Everyone's like, "Good morning, Mike. Hi, Mike. How are you today? Good morning, Mike. Having a good day. Hope you're having a good day." It's just like walking through like an office building. Everybody knows who you are, which is nice. It's cute. It's cute. But off to get some coffee. Hope everyone's gonna have a great weekend. I'm kind of grateful that we got a bit of this rain. I'm kind of happy we got a bit of rain. We need rain. We need rain here. In a couple of days, everything's gonna be bright green, like solid green. It's gonna be beautiful here. And good weather. It's been warm since pretty much second week of March. It's been absolutely gorgeous weather we've been having. And in the East Coast, that's why I don't live in the East Coast, because it starts getting warm now in the East Coast. And it's, what are we on now? May long weekend now. It's too long. It's too long of like Arctic cold, subarctic weather in the East. Just too cold. A lot of people, one major moving pattern or intermigration patterns you see within countries is people moving to warmer climates. Same thing you see with Vancouver, right? A lot of people move to Vancouver because it's the warmest climate in Canada, right? Vancouver, Victoria, White Rock, BC, like those places are very, I guess, more better when it comes to climate in comparison to other parts of Canada. So, yeah. But the only thing is, it rains every day in Vancouver. Like, it doesn't rain every day, but it's sometimes you get 4 weeks straight of rain, 5 weeks straight of rain, like just rain, and you don't get sun. Here, I'm not kidding you, we got like 360 days of sun here in Merritt, literally, and it's gonna clear up here. It looks like the skies are clearing up. I see a little bit of blue skies in the horizon, and it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's still morning, right? So I don't open until 11 a.m. And just enjoying the whole retirement life since I left the city. I was just tired of living in the city. I know I say this a lot, but my traffic is 3-4 cars on the road, 1 stoplight I have to deal with. So it's usually one bad driver. But on a good term, on good terms, it's on good terms, it's usually just people passing through. They're not locals, which is good. So, oh Christ! Somebody asked me a message. Somebody sent me a question the other day, asking about. Somebody asked me a question about. They've been on the fence to buy for many years now, for pricing to become more affordable. They've been on the fence. They want to buy, but they're afraid to move to a city where they feel they will be unliked or not welcome in a small city. In a small city, usually when you move in, the locals, and I'm talking about the long stay locals, not the Vancouverites that moved here in the last couple of years like myself, and people from the Lower Mainland that moved here. I'm talking about some of the old folk here, or the older school, or the good old boys that live here. they don't like to see change, and they don't like to see people moving in, and when I ran for city council, a lot of people were like, oh, we got this big city folk come here and tell us how to live our lives, and it wasn't about that. It was just about trying to make a positive change for the, into the 21st century. But I dropped out of that race quick in a heartbeat once I started seeing all the negative feedback. And yeah, there's gonna be hate. So you know what? I came here to live with my family. I didn't come here to be famous. I didn't come here to do anything. I just came here to enjoy my life, enjoy what I got going. My business is doing fantastic. Somebody gave me an offer on a place to rent. They're like, oh, Mike, I'm in Merritt. I watch your videos. I got a place to rent, and I could rent you out the same price you're paying. I'm like, really? And I went to see the place. It's 3 times bigger than the place I'm in. I'm like, you're gonna charge me that much rent for this big space? It's like, it's either I charge you something or I get nothing for it. It just stays empty. Too many empty places. And it's just small town living is something it takes time to grow on, right? And opening a business from home is really beneficial. I get a lot of people making fun of me that I work out of my garage.
How's that for you?
Hi, can I get an extra large dark roast coffee with 1 cream?
Sure. Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Okay, $2.35. Thank you.
Thank you. So I get a lot of people making fun of me because when I say I work from home part-time and then I work at the store part-time, like my hours are part-time. I just open and work 4 days a week, right? A lot of people make fun of me. Oh yeah, this guy works out of his garage and this and that. He doesn't. Guys, you got to stop with that because I was checking my last month in sales, my report for the month of April, and I broke just over $7,700 in sales. So people need to stop with this, like, oh, you're working out of your garage and this and that, and you don't have a real life. No, there's a lot of money to be made online. A lot. And I'm starting to monopolize and expand. And yes, I will expand into my garage because I need more space for inventory and stock that I could flip online for a very substantial amount of profit. So, hi. Yes.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Good to see you.
Fine, absolutely.
Did I go through or?
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, so everyone's so happy to see each other here, and hi, Beverly, what's up? Yeah, good to see you too. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, there's Des. Des, good morning. Yeah, I don't want to be too loud, but he was way up the street. I don't know if he saw me. Oh, guys. Man, so much going on, such little time in our lives. You gotta take every opportunity that you get. You gotta take. Okay, is this guy turning? He's got his signal on. Yes, he does. All right. Yeah, a lot of city folk don't like to put their turn signals on, so you don't know if they're turning or what they're doing, right? That's one thing that really annoys me. Is like people just don't want to put the turn signals on. It's even got me believing that a lot of people don't know how a turn signal works. I honestly believe that. I know it's shocking if it's become a thing where people know it's a turn signal, but they're not sure which direction it goes when you go left or right? So it wouldn't surprise me at all. But it's going to be a great day today. It's going to be a lot going on today. Very excited. Yeah, so when people say like, hey man, this and that and that and this and working out of a garage and working from home and it's not a real thing. It's like, yeah, it is a real thing. It totally is a real thing. And it's bigger than having it does a lot better than my store does, right? My store has a lot more overhead, right? And a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people think it's still not a way to get by in life. But you gotta know how to work eBay. I've been learning how to work eBay for a long time now. I already shared with 3 other people ban lists. So people have been, there's a ban list on eBay where you can block a buyer from buying from you, right? So I shared a ban list from another guy who lives in Ottawa, who's been doing eBay since 2002, or 2000, like a long time. And he has a huge ban list. So he shared it with me. I shared it mine. And like 2 of the people on my ban list were on his. That's how like fraudulent people are when it comes to screwing people over as a career. Instead of putting that energy in actually selling stuff and doing stuff and being productive, you know, you got to work out the system. That's the key, is to how do you work the system out, you know? You know, raising the tax on the rich ain't going to do anything. The rich just find more to take a loss on. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't understand that. When you raise taxes on the rich just take a bigger loss. They take a bigger loss, and they have ways to write that money off as a loss. So the more, if you tax the rich 50% overnight, they're just going to take a 50% loss off of something, and they don't pay tax. So until people start figuring out how that works, or you have a really good accountant, then you'll start realizing, you know, you start coming to understanding how that works. Because I was never one to believe, raising the tax on the rich, go ahead, they'll just find something to lose every year, so they could expense that and not have to, they could offset that. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning. You know, I like the little cruise around town with you guys. Morning coffee with Mike. Oh, I gotta back myself up here before I get hit by a car. You can't see around these bushes and cars, so you don't know if traffic's coming, and they don't have a stop sign, so it's not that easy to, Alright, who's parked? I hate people park right in front of my store every single time. Oh, Christ help me. Anyways, I'm here at the shop, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support this transmission and get me out there, please go ahead and share a video. It's like my whole channel just shut right down in the last overnight. Pretty much overnight, just shut right down. Kind of interesting to see why. Kind of interested to know why. Everything's been shut down like a light switch. Off. Everything. Then I got, I think it was like quite a few videos demonetized for just talking about housing and just talking, hey guys, you know, you should try really hard, you know, your dreams will come true, and then, you know, those kind of videos demonetized. So I don't know what's happening. A lot of channels are complaining about the same stuff, but now it's getting to a point where they're just going to start, it's not silencing truth channels and all that. It's not about that. It's about just going a certain way, period. And there's left and there's no right, and then that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. Thanks for watching Morning Coffee with Mike.